Rangers, and welcome back to another ER video. Today we are doing a little harvest. I'm with my main ranger buddy right here, Arias, and today we're going to be harvesting one of the edible properties from one of the plants that we've already covered in a previous video, and that is the blue elderberry. This is an awesome, amazing plant with many edible uses, medicinal uses, and survival uses. If you want to check out all of those uses in addition to the identification properties, please check out my previous video, which is called the blue elderberry. Alright, but today we're actually going to harvest one of the properties. Arias, you see a duck? And the berries are actually not ready to eat yet. Right now, the blue elderberry in my area is flowering, but there's something really cool. You can actually eat the umbelled flower cluster of blue elderberries, and it tastes amazing. And what we're actually going to do today is make elderflower fritters with these guys right here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? They are so good. They smell like sweet vanilla. And when you dip these things in like a fritter batter and fry them up, oh my god, it is an amazing, amazing wild harvested dessert. And we're really looking forward to these things tonight. So let's cut some of these babies down. The great thing is there is a ton of blue elderberry in this area of wilderness. So we're actually going to be just taking 1 or 2 flower clusters from each elderberry bush, as long as that blue elderberry bush has a healthy number of flowers on them. This one, as you can see on this sun exposed side, has a decent amount. And so we're going to take 2 flowered umbels from this bush right here. Oh, and you guys, before I forget, I gotta throw a plug out for a class that I'm doing on June 10th. It's going to be June 10th at 9 a.m. in the morning. It's a 3-hour long plant class at the Guadalupe River Park Conservancy. We're going to be covering a ton of different plants that have either edible, medicinal, and or survival properties. A lot of them are going to be native plants, but in addition we're going to be covering a lot of common, non-native, and invasive plants, and those are definitely the best ones to harvest and utilize in natural areas to help out the native species in the area. So please, if you are interested in this plant class, it's going to be in San Jose in the Bay Area. Please check out the Guadalupe River Park Conservancy website, and you can sign up for the Earthen Rangers plant class through their website. I will put a link to the website down below, so please check that out, and if you are interested and you sign up, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you out there on June 10th. We're going to take this flower cluster and we're going to cut right at the stem right here, and that's simply all we're doing. We're just going to take about 5 to 7 of these umbels of elderflowers today. And this is really exciting because they kind of come pre-made, and all we're going to do is dip them in batter and then fry them up, and they're so good. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this at home. So we got 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that is. Alright guys, so we have about 7 elderflower clusters, also known as umbels. And Arias, can you show everyone our umbels? Our harvest? Good job! We're going to take these guys home and we are going to cook them up, and we will show you guys how to make elderflower fritters. They are phenomenal. We'll see you guys back at the house. Alright, welcome back, Rangers. We are now going to prepare the elderflower fritters. We're super excited about this. Arias is showing it off. This is literally all you need here. We got some elderflowers right here. We had some other errands to run for a couple hours, so I actually put the elderflowers on ice, and they started to brown a little bit, but they're still totally fine to eat. But normally they're not brown like this. That's just because I put them on ice, and then when they thawed, they started to brown for whatever reason. I know they're still going to be delicious, but normally they're all that nice, beautiful, creamy, white, yellow color. Anyways, these right here are the only ingredients that you really need to make these fritters, and all this stuff is from the dollar store. You know, we got flour, sugar, milk, salt, well, except the butter's not from the dollar store. I don't mess with that dollar store butter. But, so we got some real butter here, and yeah, so we're just gonna mix it up with this. Super cheap, super easy. The elderflowers are free, obviously. You excited, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah? You excited?
Look.
You excited?
The way.
You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Alright, guys.
Here
Here we go. You want to poke the egg yolk?
Yeah.
There you go. Have at it. Good job. Arias has made a lovely batter here. Let's go ahead and wait for this butter to melt down. This is a super simple recipe. All we are doing here is taking the elderflower. We are dipping it into the batter, and we're looking to just submerge the flowers. I'm not trying to necessarily submerge the stems, because I'm not going to be focusing on eating the stems really. I'm just going to be like daintily eating the battered flower part, okay? And then once we get that bad boy dipped in flour, ooh yeah, that look good. Then we're just going to put them in the butter right there. And we're going to do that with all these guys. Would you like to do one, buddy? Alright, come on. Real good light. Alright, so these guys look done. They're super delicious looking. That. I'm excited. Look at that finished product here. Beautiful, beautiful elderflower cluster on a stem. Welcome to the Ranger Den, and we are finally ready to dig into these elderflower fritters. That's a mouthful. Alright, you ready, bud? Pick which one you want to take a bite of first. That looks like a solid one right there.
Which one? That one?
I think you should go with that one. Okay, so I'll pick mine up. Cheers. Cheers. Now take a bite of the crust. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really good. It's like I remember where the flowers kind of have like this pungent vanilla flavor. It's really sweet and delicious though. And then the fritter part is kind of like a, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like a cross between French toast and a funnel cake or something like that. But it's really, really good. Great springtime dessert. The elderberry is in the rose family. And nearly everything that's in the rose family has a small amount of cyanide that occurs in the plant seeds and bark and so forth. Apples are another plant that's in the rose family, and so there's a small amount of cyanide in apple stems, in the bark of apple trees, and in apple seeds, which is why we don't tend to eat apple seeds. Even though you'd have to eat a ridiculous amount of them before you'd get any kind of toxicity issue. However, elderberry, rose hips, all that stuff is also a cyanide-containing plant. However, once you dry the plant or cook it, it kills off the cyanide and renders it 100% safe to eat. This is why we can take elderberry supplements and elderberry jams and stuff like that, and it's completely fine. But I'm just telling you this because we're harvesting and talking about cooking with a wild edible that does need to be processed through heat or drying first in order to make it rendered completely edible. Yes, you can have your peanut butter cup. Kids. The fritter wasn't enough. He's gone on to the peanut butter cups now. But the fritter's good. It's really good. The flowers are something else. This is definitely like one of my favorite, all-time favorite edible flowers. Donuts of the forest, baby. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you are interested in learning how to harvest and identify wild plants like this and many others, please check out some of our other edible, medicinal, and survival use wild plant videos on the Earthen Rangers channel. In addition, if you live in the Bay Area, just to remind you, we have a class coming up June 10th, I believe from 9 a.m. till noon, through the Guadalupe River Park Conservancy, and that'll be over in San Jose off of Coleman Avenue. Check out the Guadalupe River Park Conservancy website to sign up for that class. I hope to see you guys out there, and again I will link the website to the Guadalupe River Park Conservancy down below. And thank you so much for watching this video. It was super exciting to share another wild harvest with you guys. You guys have a beautiful week. As always, stay aware and protect.
Bye.